How do I get out of my comfort zone? I want to thank Timo for this great question. He commented on a video and said, Mark, can you please do some teaching on how to break out of the comfort zone? And he says, I'm comfortable, I eat well, and I need motivation. How do I do it? And it's interesting because motivation is sort of a crock. In a way, it's great when we have it. We seek it, we look for it, and I can give advice on how to get into the zone, but to wait for motivation to arrive will take forever. And in the interim, what happens is we have comfort-seeking habits that take us away from challenge because we perceive challenge to be unpleasant, uncomfortable. Why do I want to be in challenge? That doesn't seem like very much fun. So it's one of those deals where you get to choose your pain. You don't get to avoid pain, you get to choose it. You either choose to blaze ahead and go into discomfort and come out the other side stronger, victorious, and proud of yourself, or you choose the pain of being comfortable now and experiencing diabetes, lack of ambition, and shame for not having done what you were capable of and what you were up to. I just listened to another podcast, and they were talking about some of the saddest things he sees, these uber wealthy, successful people who end up thinking their highest aim is then to have all the toys, parties, drugs, girls, whatever they want. And they sit there ashamed of themselves at the end of the day because they've made a worthless use of all of the things they were given. And so we don't want to come to a place where we feel like we have been worthless misuse of what we've been given, whether it's money, assets, or simply the gifts and creativity that's been put in us by our Creator. And I love this story from Les Brown. It's also in my book, Legacy. By the way, please, I want you to get it. I poured everything I have and everything I've learned into this book. Just go under my pen name, Markham Davis Legacy. Search anywhere books are sold, Amazon, anywhere else. Markham Davis Legacy. You'll find it'll pop right to the top. It's only $18. Get a copy, highlight it, go through it, share it with a friend, and you will be better for it. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts about the book. But the idea that Les Brown said this, and I quote in the book, he says, there will come a time when you're on your deathbed and surrounding you will be the ghosts of all the ideas, the books, the inspirations, the things you were given to birth and bring to life, the business ideas, the products to create. And for whatever reason, you got busy, you were afraid, you didn't get to them, you thought negatively, you didn't have enough resources. And so they're angry right now saying, we came to you that you would bring us to life. And now we must die with you. And I think of how many of us have had things that are given to us. And wouldn't it be a great objective to say, I want to get to the end of my day where every creative thing, every thought, every book, every whatever that was given to me, I at least attempted to bring it to life. Not everything ends up doing it, but can you say that you tried? And that's the most important thing. So let's talk about the comfort zone. The comfort zone is a Western misperception that's really been started since we invented retirement under the Social Security idea that we would somehow quit working, being really of value to society at some point in our years in life. And we saw that as a goal. Wow, I can get to this place where I don't have to struggle anymore, I don't have to work. And we made it a cultural obsession to pursue this. That's the highest aim, is to retire and then to no longer have value left that we give to the world because it owes us now. And guys, you know the statistics. Once somebody in their mind has decided, I no longer am here to contribute value to society, they last about 3 to 4 years and die. Retirement is a killer. We are not here to die. We're not here to pursue comfort. We can enjoy rewards, but not to seek comfort. Boy, put that on a meme somewhere. One of you guys go out there and create a meme with that quote. We are not here to seek comfort, but we can enjoy the rewards of our efforts. This goes back to Solomon in 3,000 years ago, the son of King David. He was King Solomon, and one of the most successful, wealthiest, highly regarded kings of all that time. And he did a book called Ecclesiastes, and in it, he, with his wealth and ambition, wanted to find fulfillment. He wanted to find how much he could do on this earth. So he literally spends All these chapters, each one dedicated to some way he pursued trying to find out as much as he could experience in this world. And he went through conquest. He went through building grand cities. He went through accumulating wealth. He went through a whole chapter on sex, and he had 1,000 concubines, not to mention his wives. And at the end of each of these, he said, you've heard this quote, vanity of vanities. It's all vanity. It's all worthless. It's meaningless. At the end of the day, it's meaningless. But it's interesting. There's one quote in there that's missed and overlooked, this simple phrase. He goes, in the sum of it all, I believe it's the gift of God that a man should work with his hands and enjoy the fruit of his labor. So just because we get out of our comfort zone doesn't mean we don't enjoy the fruit of our labor, but make sure it's the fruit of your labor. It's the byproduct of having added value to this world, created something. So here's what I want you to understand. Whenever you get to that place, like Timo, thank you for saying this. He's reflecting on it, saying, I feel this way. I want out of this. When you get to that place, you feel like you're getting too comfortable. You're not disciplining yourself enough. You've added weight, you've lost an edge to go do something. Just first of all, like they do in the 12-step program, first thing is admit we have a problem. First thing is make it that a red flag. Make it when you feel too comfortable, you're going, okay, wait. Something's wrong here. I'm feeling way too comfortable. I'm not experiencing challenge. And literally make that a problem. It's a problem that you're not trying, stretching, growing. And it can be as simple as, look, if you may be retired from having to work a job, great. But are you trying a new instrument? Are you maybe getting on stage and learning stage skills? Are you trying something you can do with your time? Maybe even golf if you've never golfed before. Do something that's testing you, stretching you, keeping you fresh, keeping you alive, keeping you on the edge of always learning, growing, and becoming more that keeps you sharp. And in the process, what are you doing in those stretching activities that add value to the world? Now you're talking. And if you want to add to that, building healthy relationships with your brothers, friends, adding to it, spending time with people, you've got a great formula for life. My encouragement to you is evaluate when you feel like you're getting too soft or when you're pursuing comfort, that you've headed in the wrong direction, and get out of it. I hope this is helpful, brothers. And by the way, I want to encourage you to get on our email list. I've now got the email list going again. Just go to tinyurl.com/joindclist. tinyurl.com/joindclist and make sure you're on there. And if you've already gotten some of the emails, then you're on the list. But stay on the list, stay connected. And I encourage you, if you want to meet one of these women, please shoot me an email. And right now we are actively doing marriage-oriented virtual quest tours where we can, right now with our matchmaker, Inga, connect you with some of these great women with these traditional values that don't be alone this Christmas. Have your future wife in your arms. Be celebrating it. There's no reason to be alone, and knowing that a woman like this makes every part of your life more beautiful. So get off your butt, take action. This is the time to make the rest of your life amazing. Strength and honor.